we're going to find out if the Telanthric Titan can help get us on the leaderboard in toilet tower defense. Today we're playing TTD. I'm with my #1 helper, David5346. I'll get started by placing my first unit, the shiny carrot farmer Bunnyman. David just placed the octopus VIP. My second shiny carrot farmer Bunnyman is down. This moneymaker is very efficient. It offers 10% more money than the standard unit. So my lineup today is the shiny futuristic G-Man, Omega Reactor Overlord, Telanthric Titan, the upgraded Titan Clockman, Quantum Cameraman, and the shiny carrot farmer Bunnyman. David's lineup is the Octopus VIP, Shiny Mafia Boss Cameraman, Titan Warlord Clockman, Shiny Fallen Clockman, Sinister Titan Clockman, and the Shiny Plasma Titan Cameraman. And sorry for that huge delay in posting, I just had school. At level 3, the Shiny Carrot Farmer Bunnyman is making 550 per wave. And now I'm going to place the Omega Reactor Overlord. This unit will clean up the early waves until I get the moneymakers maxed out. These two last upgrades are huge. We get 770 plus 990 for level 5, which is 1760, and then up to 2750 per wave after the final upgrade, and that costs only 2200. So now we're all maxed out on our farms. So the next unit I'm going to place is the Telanthric Titan. But first I'm going to max out the Omega Reactor Overlord before moving on. The Omega Reactor Overlord used to be available on the game shop for 10,000 Robux, but now it's only available on the marketplace. Looks like my #1 helper just placed his first major unit, the Titan Warlord Clockman. He is not too bad. He can give up to a 30% boost in cooldown to surrounding units and has the ultimate ability Warlord Rewind, which can send a single leaked enemy back to the start with a cooldown of 300 seconds. The last upgrade to level 8 costs 33,000, and that will get us up to 87,100 damage. That should be enough to keep killing off the early waves. Now we also have the Shiny Mafia Boss Cameraman. This will add big damage support of plus 33% when maxed out. Paired with the Titan Warlord Clockman, this makes one of the strongest booster combos in the game. Finally, the Omega Reactor Overlord is maxed out, and that is the most random damage number. 109,018. And my next unit will be the Telanthric Titan. I'm going to place it in the middle of the map to cover the largest range possible. 31,000 invested. Now we need 42,000 for the final upgrade. This will give us 10% plus range, which should be enough to attack. I heard that they recently buffed the Omega a lot. Now its upgrades became cheaper, but it still has the same power. So by wave 34, we can finally max out the Telanthric Titan, and we're at 299,000 damage with cooldown 0.8, and that gives 374,000 DPS. Once we get extra boosting from my #1 helpers, next Titan Warlord and Shiny Mafia Boss, that will boost DPS even higher. My next unit, obviously, will be the upgraded Titan Clockman. I'm placing it in the booster circle to get support from the Shiny Mafia Boss and Titan Warlord. It's a big unit, but it fits right here. He brings the Ultra Time Stop special ability. This freezes time for 30 seconds. It increases range by 100x and increases DPS by 50%. Let's see how high we can get on the leaderboard. It recently reset, and I don't think people have noticed just yet. Okay, now my upgraded Titan Clockman is maxed out. We're at over 525k DPS with support from the booster units. The Sinister Titan Clockman is placed. He brings some special abilities. He can grab and hold enemy units while causing damage. He also has Sinister Time Stop special ability, which freezes time for 60 seconds, but there is a 500-second cooldown on this ability. Sinister Titan Clockman also places black holes around the map, similar to the Quantum Cameraman. Now it's time for my next unit, the Quantum Cameraman, and it's going right here in front to get that blue bubble force field over the start. The Quantum Cameraman does 2x DPS to units inside the force field. It also spawns black holes around the map, which can send a unit back to the start. And finally, my strongest unit in the squad, the Shiny Futuristic G-Man. Are you excited for this one? The Shiny Celestial? One of the highest DPS units in the entire game. We've made it to wave 60 and the toilets are not getting any stronger. We will leave auto skip on while we keep building up our squads. The shiny fallen clockman is up. He looks so cool. And it's already been maxed out. He's doing over 565,000 DPS with the boosters. Plus, he has the Fallen Shadow special ability, increasing damage of all units by 300% and slowing enemies by 25%. Bro, that is actually broke. Here goes another Quantum Cameraman, and he's maxed out. Our main frontline damage dealers are these three. We're gonna fill the middle lava pit area with lots of high DPS units. I'll start with another Omega Reactor Overlord. He's maxed out now, and he does huge damage. We've made it to level 80, and these toilets aren't getting any harder. We'll add some more Omega Reactor Overlords, and let's get those maxed out. We've got at least 9 of these now, and they're looking strong. We're at level 100, and we're getting our shiny Mafia bosses and Titan Warlords in place to give that heavy damage and cooldown boosts. We are absolutely cooking these enemies. They haven't even made it past our first units. The army of Omegas is giving that heavy splash and radioactive damage. We've made it to level 110, and we're still cooking. Look at all these toilets going down. Toilet is dead. Dead. Wait for it. Dead. We made it past wave 120. Security guard toilet, dead. The Astro toilet, this thing is very tanky. Dead. Frost skeleton toilet, dead. Balaclava spider toilet, also dead. We have a whole bunch of Omegas here that are still looking good. But let's add one more Omega. It's official. One more Omega Reactor Overlord. Now all the Omegas are maxed out. We are past wave 140 now. It's time to get the last slots filled. We'll go with our heaviest DPS unit, the shiny futuristic G-Man. I don't like the toilets at this level because they have shields and the shields are so annoying. Oh my gosh, the shields are blocking everything. Come on. Come on, let's get this guy before he can drop another shield. Whoa, there are a row of like 15 Celestial Shiny Titan Plasmas right here. Last unit placed and maxed. Now I have nothing to do but just chill out. Okay, that was fun. Now we're at wave 150 and we're still cruising. Oh no! The Juggernaut Astro Toilet with over 1.2 billion health. They just added this enemy unit to the game in episode 75. I think we need to turn auto skip off. And here we are. We have to use our first special ability, the Ultra Time Stop from the upgraded Titan Clockman. This is a 30-second time stop, while increasing 100x more range and 50% more DPS with a 200-second recharge. Once the enemy's past our first line, we'll have to use our next special ability, the Fallen Shadow, from the shiny Fallen Clockman. Look at this Juggernaut Astro Toilet. Hopefully he gets pulled up by the Sinister so we can see who's boss. Ooh, is that the Juggernaut Astro Toilet coming through? That is actually very small. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness, we need something quick. But I think it's time. You have to use the Fallen Shadow. This special ability slows the attackers for 30 seconds and they take 300% damage. Why do these Juggernaut Astro Toilets always ruin our lines? What in the... Oh my what? This is broken. Oh no! Now we need the Corrupting Smite from the Telanthric Titan. This instantly takes away 5% of all toilets' max health. It also triples the damage to enemy toilets for 30 seconds. Are you kidding me? There's Death Pit number 1 and Death Pit number 2. We're at wave 160 now and it's not looking good. These toilets are getting stronger. And we're using Fallen Shadow now. And boom, the Corrupting Smite. The carrier Astro toilet is coming in with tanky health, but we're gonna leave auto skip on as long as we can. I'm literally lagging so much now from all the destruction. When I step into Death Pit number 2, I get the laggiest of all. We just hit him with the sinister time stop, and then another corrupting smite. I think we're cooked. Hopefully these enemies don't make it past Death Pit number 2. If they do, it's actually a problem. And my corrupted smite is on cooldown. And what about the Fallen Shadow? The cooldown is 300 seconds. That is broken. That is broken. And this Astro Spider Toilet is broken. I hate this so much. I think we need the Warlord Rewind here, but I don't think that's gonna save us. Bro. Using the Ultra Time Stop and the Corrupted Smite. Oh yes. Hopefully it brings down the carrier Astro Toilet a little. Yay, I don't think it did that much. Y'alls, we're cooked. Dude, when the upgraded Titan Clockman falls asleep from the enemies, he loses his ability. Wish we brought a speaker repair drone to help out. We've made it to wave 170, but we need to hold them. Gotta hold them, Cardinals. Time for the Fallen Shadow again. We need that. We need to stall as long as possible. We gotta turn auto skip back off, but it may be too late. Like 30 more seconds until the UTCM can be activated. Wait. Can we stall like 15 more seconds? Oh, no. Woo. No. Just like 15 more seconds, please. And that time stop was at the worst possible time, 1 second after we died. We made it to wave 171. But we need to check out the leaderboard now. Ooh, we made it. 166? That must have been the last wave we fully completed. Well, we're actually on the leaderboard, dude. That is the end of the video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Bye.